my friends, it is I, Jaffa. This morning I am trying to take down this. This was the rail that went from my base over to spawn. This is how I got the On the Rails project, but uh-oh, my sound's off again. Hold on a minute. Okay, now we're going to try this again. I've restarted the audio. So, let me give it a minute here. Game sounds are still coming through. Alright. Now I will mute myself in my ear. If I can hit the right button. Okay. So I'm taking down this Great Rail system here. It served its purpose. Took me several days to build. It's taken me several days to tear down. But, yeah, I'm just trying to clean it up since I don't need to be over at the spawn chunks anymore. I'm using the nether as transport. Basically using Deal's hub, nether hub. Anyway, trying to think of things that have happened through the week, things that we could talk about here. School is alright. I have to do a lot of homework because I've fallen behind. Oh, game sounds are gone now. I guess it was the game sounds from earlier. So yeah, we will not have game sounds here unless I restart Minecraft, and I would have to stop and restart the recording for that, quite frankly. So anyway, how you guys been? Whoops, that's not a pick. I've had several ideas of what I want to do. I want to get this torn out. Okay, I want to clean up my mess off the server. It was interesting when I was way down there. I saw some builds halfway between my village or my home, my castle, and the spawn village. So I may have to go and do some exploring to see if I can find that. Which would be real easy. I start at my platform over there. I jump down into the water. I swim straight over and I'll run right into it. Because it was directly underneath this. Okay. Oh, I can hear the game sounds again. That is weird. Alright, so besides the cleanup, one of the things that I am going to need to do, I did a little bit of AFK at my Sky Farm or Sky Mob Farm at the end of this road here, and I got quite a few skeleton bones for bone meal. Plus I got a ton of gunpowder. I wish that stuff was a little more useful. Yeah, I don't use gunpowder for explosions. Basically because the sand cost is too high. You know, it's been a complaint of mine that you have a limited number of resources inside of Minecraft. Sand is one of those that is limited. I mean, it's literally unlimited because farmlands don't exist anymore. You can just travel out further and get more sand. But deserts are limited in size. They're not unlimited in height. You know, the sand is only 3 or 4 tall. And so you have to keep going out and finding deserts, going further and further away to find a basic resource, and I just simply don't like that. About 5 or 6 versions ago, you used to be able to make a sand generator, the way that you do a cobblestone generator with lava and water. Well, the sand generator was a glitch. It wasn't designed to be in the game. And it gave you unlimited amounts of sand. Now you combine that with a mob spawner that gives you near unlimited amounts of gunpowder, and then you can have fun with TNT. TNT would have made cleaning this up a lot faster, but I'm just not going to do that. It's something that I have chosen. I don't like the idea of having, well, basically, the waste of sand. It's just too much sand being wasted without it being replaced. It's the same reason why I don't make coarse dirt very often. You know, if I make coarse dirt, it has to be for a very, very specific purpose. And the sounds are gone again. I was able to hear the music when it played, so... Okay, give me just a second here. Glad that wasn't a surprise. Wow. Okay, so... Again, this is really boring stuff, but it's stuff that needs to happen. Generally, when YouTubers end up doing teardown stuff or build up stuff, either they do it off camera or they use it as an opportunity to talk, to share funny stories or situations. Yeah, I would love to do that, but I'm really not that funny or entertaining. Those who know me IRL could pretty much tell you that. I mean, I make jokes, but I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes tearing down a cobblestone highway and telling jokes the whole time. So, gotta find things to talk about. Sorry, feel another sneeze coming on. I live a fairly simple life. As some might say, I'm kind of a simpleton. Anyway, yeah, I live kind of a simple life, so when it comes down to having things to talk about, I really don't have that much to talk about. And then you add to the fact that I'm trying to keep my real life and my game life separate, so that the stresses of the real life doesn't show up on YouTube, and the quite frankly, the stresses of YouTube doesn't show up in real life. I'm trying to keep them as is the sun setting? Wow. Trying to keep them as separate as possible so that I can produce higher quality games. And, you know, like I've said before, this whole point, the YouTube and all of that, it's to actually share with you my game. How I play, my reasons of playing. It's not an entertainment show. You know, you want to see that, watch Howard Stern. No, don't. Just don't. I don't actually approve of Howard Stern. But, you know, if you want to see something that's planned out, well, or organized. That's the word I was thinking. If you want to look at something that's well organized, well planned out, well executed, then, you know, by all means, go watch Etho. Mumbo Jumbo does a pretty good job as well. There's several others that do wonderful jobs as far as being organized and making episodes that people want to watch. Mine is solely about, I'm playing this game and I want to share it with people. You know, I don't want it to just all be about Java. I want to share what I've learned, how to do stuff. I want to share that with people. And, ooh, I'm getting close. Anyway, I want to share with people, and, you know, hopefully someone watching will have a idea, or they will make an improvement on something that I've done. I have no problems, you know, if someone sees what I've done and says, okay, I can do that better, and then they go ahead and they make it better, send it to me through the email, and say, take a look at this. You know, that's awesome. And in reality, if I see a much better way of doing something, chances are I'm going to implement it myself. That AFK Fisher that's right there. Boom. Okay, it is a great design, except for the fact that it is limited in what it can do. If you have too many fishing rods in there, then it breaks the system. If you don't have enough, then when you're AFKing, you run out of fishing rods and you don't get any more. So I have come up with, well, I haven't came up with the design. I've came up with an idea on how to fix it. Small problem with it being on the top of the world is I don't have the vertical space to fix it. So that's something that I'm going to have to address in a later stream or episode. Oh, hold on. It's coming again. Okay, I am back. Let's eat some food. And see, that's really, really quiet. It's almost like the game sounds... Well, you know what? I can check that. Game sounds. See, I can hear the music loud and it's turned way down. The blocks are turned way up and I can't hear them. Let's go ahead and turn the blocks and the hostiles up. And I can hear the tiny clicks. That's weird. See, I can't hear the blocks breaking. That is weird. Strange to my brain. I think I'm going to name this episode Cobblestone Go Bye Bye, or something like that. Yeah, I do apologize that it's not a more entertaining episode, but, you know, you have to have these as well as the others. Well, you don't have to, but yeah, I believe that in order for me to share my game, I need to do as much of the stuff on camera as possible. I guess what I could have done is open up my second account and had him right up there doing a third person on this. Of course, I'm streaming, so it wouldn't necessarily have made for a quote-unquote good video. It would have been the same thing, just in third person instead of first person. So, in fact, I could do that like this. Okay, where's that? Right Right. Okay. It's making me into a liar. Yeah, I guess I can't do that. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's do this real quick. I'm having to be careful when it's nighttime up here because this makes a great platform to spawn mobs. And that's a little bit further than I want to fall. Plus, with the sounds, I can't guarantee that I would be able to hear a mob. So, nighttime, I'm busting the jack-o'-lanterns right as I get to them this way. But daytime, as you saw, I just did a huge long line and then came back and broke the jack-o'-lanterns. Then, a third run to break the rest of the cobble. So... well, I guess technically it's 4 runs. Because it's 1, 2, 3 for the jack-o'-lanterns and then... no. Huh. Math. Don't do it. Stay away from math, kids. That's actually an interesting story. I'll go ahead and share this one with you. Diola and I were talking about something. It's at school. We both go to the same school. Okay? College, higher education. Anyway, we're sitting there talking, and he sees this Facebook post, and he had to share it with me. Basically, it says, and it's actually a story from my generation, not actually from his. My generation, the teachers always told you won't always have a calculator. You need to learn how to do math because you won't always have these tools, these toys with you when you need it. Well, the Facebook post had the picture of a cell phone and said, "Oh, really, teacher?" I found that remarkably funny because I went out to dinner last night with my wife, and I could not do math at all in my head. Now, I do economics. A lot of economics is math. A lot of it isn't, but still. I would say about 30 to 40% of economics is math. I could not do simple arithmetic in my head last night. Just was not happening. And so my brain flashed back to that Facebook post because I had to pull out my cell phone and use the calculator app to come up with a $6.82 tip. And the reason for the 82 cents, let me go ahead and explain that. I always round up to the nearest dollar and then try to round to the nearest like $5. So the fact that it was going to be a $5 tip, to round up to make it an even dollar amount, I had to add the 82 cents, and that pushed it up to where the next $5 increment was at $6. So, yeah, 28.82 or something like that is what I think it was, or 26.82 or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I had to pull out the calculator to do simple arithmetic in my head. I'm such a proud boy, to tell you the truth. Anyway, it's been a while since I've gone down there, and looked at the villagers. Maybe I ought to do that. See if there's any still alive down there. And one last. Yay! I am so glad to almost be done with this. And then I need to figure out how to do some repairs. That spider spawner mob grinder is fine, but it doesn't give me XP nearly as fast as I'd like. What I may do is I may go over to the... Again, I can't remember if it's at Deal's village or if it is at the spawn village. Way over there. Now, spawn village is what we're calling the village for, you know, where everybody gets their stuff. Oh, and now I can hear the locks breaking. Oh, sound started up in the background, so now I can hear the blocks breaking. I wonder if I have a noise gate on it. If everything's too quiet, and that's why it's not coming through. Stop looking at the banana. For the YouTube, the voice meter banana is a software system that I use to... it's like a software solution for a hardware soundboard. And right now I'm looking at it, trying to see if there is a noise gate, and I don't see one. In fact, I see that I'm producing better quality sound than what could possibly go out to YouTube. So, yeah. Interesting. I'm gonna have to play with that, because now that the music's gone, I can't hear the blocks again. I hope you guys can, and it's just like maybe my earphones. I guess I'm gonna have to actually watch a YouTube video of my own and see how I'm coming across to you guys. Well, see, that one I heard. And those I heard, and there's no music. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch the episode and see what is what. So anyway, got about another minute to talk, which means I will finish up doing all of this. I want those stairs. Stairs are hard to come by. They're not, but still. Why waste? What's the old saying? Want not, or waste not, want not. There we go. Okay. And do that, and then do that. And I'm done. No more highway to Deal's house. I can't even remember why. Oh, that's right. That's how I was going to get villagers. I was going to get the villagers from the spawn village over to Deal's house because he had that rail to get his own villagers. I was going to get them up to the sky and then run them around here. But then we built that solution in the nether. Enderman. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I didn't hear the trapdoor at all. Huh. I'm always worried that someone has removed that water source. Mumbo just did a tutorial on how to do a collection system. He did it for a tree farm, but I think I can adapt it to do this right here. Oh no, I can't, because hoppers won't pick up directly underneath this. The cart has to run underneath it. Well, so much for that idea. Anyway, what I'm wanting to do in the 1.9 area, if we ever move to that patch. Come on, Mojang, release the official so we can move to it. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to build a village that has a minecart going underneath basically the entire village. Everywhere, every block that doesn't have water on it, because there's actually a block underneath that as well. So avoiding that one block that's underneath the water, it would go under all other blocks, and I would have to, you know, kind of figure it out, plan it out. But anyway, it would go underneath all other blocks in case a villager harvests the food, throws it at another villager, but that villager doesn't eat it. Yeah, so I've got plenty of plans for 1.9, but it's just have to wait. I'm just not good at waiting. Oh, I hear a zombie. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I got a couple bones. I've also been doing some AFK up in that Fisher area. But yeah, you look at how much... Oh, I don't have nearly as much as I thought I did. Interesting. I have a couple of arrows. With an infinity bow, of course. I have a little bit of string. I've been using that up from both my experience grinder and from here. And then I've got these resources from witches. So this isn't as, well, I guess it's down there. This isn't as efficient as I would like it to be. Well, creeper just died. Spider. Creeper. Scaly, 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 scaly. Scaly, scaly. So I guess just being here is good enough to activate the farm. Well, that would only activate it on the lower levels. Never mind. Anyway. Did I have any iron left in here? Oh, yes I did. Not much, but yes I did. Cool. I guess what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to tear that down, fix the fissure. The only thing I can do as far as quote-unquote tearing down this village is I need to lower this down a few blocks. You know what? I've got blocks right here. I want to see how much further up I can go. Okay, those half slabs are literally at the build limit, which means I have to lower it down at least 2 blocks, which means it's going to be down where the farm is. The farm is no longer working, so I might as well just tear out as much as possible. Silk touch all this glass. I mean, there's a lot to do up here. Yeah, I guess I should just stop saying and kind of get to it. I thank you for joining me, my friends. As always, may peace find you well.